Alright, ready, steady, go. Alright, well, hopefully this won't be my last video, but it's very possible that it could be. They're not very happy with me at the moment, but hey, what are you going to do about it, right? You know, we continue to go about our lives as everything is, not that bad, not that horrible. We got food, we got water, we got a roof over my head. That's great. But we sit here and we continue to forget what is truly happening to our world and what is truly happening to our children. Because nobody wants to wake up and admit to the facts that the world is run by motherfucking pedophiles. Nobody wants to actually realize that the whole world's true economy is children. They've tried to brainwash you into not realizing that. Do you know who kills more black men than anybody else on this planet? Black women. Yeah, they have their babies aborted because they've been told that it's okay, but it's not that big of a deal. Did you know, before they ended segregation, that many black men own their own land and their own farms? Before segregation, 8 out of 10 families still had the father in the household. Where are we at now? 2 out of 10 families have the father in the household in the black community? Not to say the white community is doing very much better. Does nobody understand the social engineering that they have put upon us to tell us this is what's right, this is what's wrong, and this is how you must be, and this is how you must think? They put this upon us as if they were some great givers of knowledge. And they are not. But they would have you think that they are. You know, disturbing facts of just reality in life is too hard for some people. And I can understand that. I look at shit, and trust me, I don't cry easily. I look at shit that makes me want to bawl my eyes out, and I'm not going to say that I don't, because sometimes I fucking do. And shit that makes me truly sick to my stomach to where it makes me want to throw up, if it does not make me throw up. This is the world that we live in. And we have so many good, decent people in this world that say, that is too disgusting and that is too horrible. I can't look at that. I can't watch that. I can't want to know about that. So, then what is your rhyme or purpose on this plane of existence? I must ask you this. Especially if you have family, you have friends, you have children, you have grandchildren that you care about and you care about their future. But there is something that is so sick and so disturbing about this world that you cannot even bring yourself to look at it. So, what have you just shown the most evil dirtbag people of this world? The more sick and disturbing that we get, the less that people will be able to look at it and acknowledge it, because they won't want to believe that it's true. And even if they do believe or come to understand that it's true, they won't be able to look at it to even deal with it. What are you showing the demons? What are you showing the evil people that are trying to run this world and destroy this world and destroy the future for your babies? What are you showing them? Well, what you're showing them is, all they got to do is continue to be who they are. And guess what? They'll have it all. They'll have it all. Because you and your stomach is too weak. I have a weak stomach. Trust me. Oh well. Throw up and keep moving forward. That is the only rhyme and reason that you need in this life. If this life doesn't make you sick, if this life does not break your fucking heart in the realization of what the hell is running it, and what is going on, and what they are trying to freaking rob and steal from you and your children's future, what are you even doing? What are you even doing? And then for you, you certain ones that say that you care, and say that you don't accept any of this and you don't like it for what it is. But where are you trying to blow the trumpets? Where are you trying to tell people to open their eyes? You're not. You won't. You don't have enough time or energy. Well, you can just go watch Desperate Housewives, Sex in the City. You know, cool. What is it? The Lasitos diet or whatever the fuck that is about people eating people? Yeah, that's fucking awesome. You know, the disturbing, sick things that are going on in this world. You know, what was, let's just go a couple years back. What do we have? The bicycle guy that, you know, supposedly lost a nut. Blah, blah, blah. And what was it? We literally had more coverage on this douchebag that supposedly doped up, that had lost one of his nuts in the Tour de France, or whatever the fuck it was. Look it up yourself if you got any fucking salt. We spent 4 times more energy and media coverage talking about him and his bullcrap than we did about the 250,000 people dying in Haiti. Does that not show you who runs this world, of what they want you to think about and look at? More people were outraged because of one man using some needles and doping up than they were over 250,000 people fucking dying. This is the world you live in, my brothers and sisters. And I know if you're watching my video, you're you're not stupid and you understand exactly what I'm saying. But one thing that I'm going to ask all of you, I don't know how many more videos you're going to let me go. Hopefully I won't have a problem with that. Well, that's to be seen. But the one thing that I will ask you, share this video with anybody that you think will listen. Try to share it to 5 people. The most 5 people that you think might listen. And hey, even maybe the most 5 people that you think wouldn't listen. Share this video with them. I beg of you. So what are we to do when, 80,000 kids, no, 800,000 kids go missing every year just in America? Lions, bears, and tigers, oh my. I don't think they ate all of them. Do you? So what's happening to these kids? Sold off into sex slavery, sacrificed, blood drained, organs eaten, all this type of stuff. Look at the, and I expect you guys to do your own damn research on this, but you can go look up your own little restaurant in Hollywood where they talk about literally eating human meat, human flesh. And they say, don't worry, it's only the youngest and the purest. Where do you get the youngest and purest? Oh yeah, children. Does nobody care that you literally, just by having a child, there's pretty much about a 1 in 300 chance that your child will be abducted and you'll never see it again? Now, let alone, let's say you actually have a beautiful child, a good-looking child, a smart child. Yeah, those numbers jump up a lot. A lot. So, if that doesn't put you up into an outrage, it's kind of hard to wonder what will. Alright, let's go. Alright, Sweden, Germany. They're handing out pamphlets of how to have sex with a child. How to have sex with your 14-year-old bride. Wow, isn't that most amusing? Not? So they're putting out pamphlets of showing how it is okay for, a grown-ass man and how to go about having sex with your child bride. Handing out pamphlets about it. Did you know in Germany, their PBS pretty much is doing shows about this? So here it is. Me or you, anybody that's going to stand up and talk and say that this is wrong and this is not okay, we will be shut down because of our hate speech. What in my speech do I hate? You mean me hating people that do wrong things to children? That's hate speech? Okay. Well, I can't count how many channels and how many videos of little girls telling you why they like to have sex with their dog and how and why. How many videos videos or channel for queer kids, which is some really disturbed girl with tattoos trying to be a boy, just shoving such a sick agenda down children's freaking throats. What is it that we have finally sat back and been castrized to literally allow this to continue to happen? What has happened to us? Where is that fighting spirit? Have we been consuming too much fake soy? Something like that. We have gone through our lives thinking that the best thing that we could do is literally bury our heads in the sand and allow things to happen. You know, I am so sick of people using the excuse that I can't handle that, or I can't deal with that, or I don't know. Well, guess what? If 1% of what I'm talking about is even close to being true, that is more than enough to stand the fuck up and have an uprising. It is, and I promise you it's a lot more than 1% of what I'm talking about is truth. And still, people sit. They sit there with their smug arrogance saying, well, what can I do, or I don't believe you. Well, you've never taken the time or the energy. I understand. Society has been built so that you would be so tired and so freaking done with your day of what you have to do to provide, to feed yourself, to put a roof over your head, to have a car to drive, to be able to get to your job, clothe yourself, all this crap. I understand that. And maybe I might say that I might be a little bit lucky in whatever aspect that I've had the time and the energy. But on top of that, I took all my other time and energy for a long time doing stupid things, thinking about and caring about myself, enjoying myself, from just hanging out with friends, smoking, drinking, listening to music, golfing. I haven't been golfing in over a year. I miss golfing. God, I miss that. I think it's probably been about like 13, 14 months. You know, we take all of our time, and everybody needs that time, but we take our time to watch a stupid TV show, to do this and to do that. And I thank the true Father for whatever he did and smacked me upside my head and said, I need you. I want you. Your word is something, and you are going to come to learn what this world is. And I have done nothing but try to do that. I'm not going to say I got the greatest grasp on it in the world, but I sure in the heck got a lot better than most. I get irritated with some people. Well, what do you think that you know? You watch YouTube videos, or you look at this, or you look at that on the internet. What does that make you know? Okay, well, I don't care if it's on YouTube or on the internet or on a website. If I'm looking at hard documents, or I'm looking at people that are actually doing real freaking research and bringing you facts, which everybody can do. Trust me, there are a lot of decent people out there. And one of the best ways to know if you're watching a decent person is if their videos get taken down a lot. If their videos get taken down a lot, that usually means they're speaking a lot of truth that they don't want you to hear. And that's why it's always nice to be one of the first people to pop on that video and get to watch it before it gets taken down. Our biggest problem is we have no time and energy, it seems, to actually care about what the world is and what's going on in the world. We want to bitch and complain about, well, how fucked up the world is, this, that, and the other thing. But what is anybody doing to try to freaking look at it? What is anybody doing trying to freaking open other people's eyes? It seems to be nothing. So we can sit here and bitch how messed up the world is and it's being destroyed and all that, but nobody's trying to open anybody's eyes to what it really is and what's really happening. Seems to be a non-factor in anybody's life. And I'm not trying to be angry at these people or at you if you're one of these people, because I know I was one of those people for 30 years of my life. I'm lucky I'm 33 right now, a year of enlightenment, right? And, you know, I have my friends. They're like, dude, yo, what's up, dude? Just come over and smoke, play some Wii, drink, listen to some music, and just kick it. And I'm like, no, I'm busy. Well, what are you doing? Research. What do you mean? I'm researching, I'm looking at stuff. Well, what? Well, quite a few things. You probably don't want me to even get into it because you don't freaking care. Would you like me to tell you? No. Exactly. And I'll be sitting, you know, I'm only a house or two down from different people that I know. And you can listen or I can listen and hear to them partying, hanging out, And what is so funny is that would have been an awesome night for me all the time. And now I can't even bring myself to give two shits to want to go over there for more than 5 or 10 minutes, if that. And it's like, there is no anything inside of me to care to do any of that anymore. And I understand everybody comes to a wake at a different time, but I don't know how much time there truly is left. And, you know, I sit there in my garage listening, trying to go through whatever I can, trying to put shit together. I know I could do a better job. I'm sorry. You guys deserve me to do a lot better job than I do, but I look at so much stuff and my brain gets flooded. I swear sometimes I make videos and it's like, man, I didn't even half the stuff that I wanted on there. But sometimes I go, damn, how did I even remember half the stuff that I did put on there? Amazing. The only thing that has come to matter with all of my free time is trying to research how fucked up the world is. And what the hell these globalists are trying to do to our children. And what they are doing to our children. We live in a really sick, disturbing time. And this is not a time of where there's only newspapers. Where there's only a telegraph. Where there's only, you know, some dude that comes from 1,000 miles with one piece of paper to tell the whole town about something that's going on in another part of the world. We have this black devil screen that I'm using right here, right now. We have this black devil screen to look up every and any knowledge that we can. The God, the Lord of this world, Satan, he gave this to you, this right here, to literally dumb you down and make you so stupid that he could freaking control you. But guess what? There's me. There's you. And hundreds of thousands and millions that are just like us. That will not allow this. That will not stand down. That will not separate ourselves from the true reality. We will not bury ourselves in the sand. We are the true resistance and we will not be stopped. I'm going to tell you, brothers and sisters, if you ever get scared, if you ever get worried, listen to me here. Resign yourself to realizing that you will have your head chopped off. Resign yourself to that you will be crucified. And resign yourself to be proud to have that happen to you. And in no way does that mean you lay down and you let them do it. You fight to the bitter fucking end, my brothers and sisters. But once you've resigned yourself to that will be your end, and you're fucking proud of it, what can they take from you? How can they make you fear? How can they scare you? How can they stop you? They can't. Once you have that inside of your heart and your mind and your soul, they cannot stop you. I wanted to get into a lot more. This video is already getting really long. I want to tell all of you, they're not even letting a quarter of my subs even get my videos, which is pathetic. Please, I'm going to ask you for the challenge. I never ask anybody for any money. I never ask for anything. Never will. What I will ask you, share this video with 5 people that you know. Especially 5 people that have never seen my videos. Because we are the true resistance, and if we do not fight, there is no future for our children. And to those that say, hey, everything's already been written, there's no point in doing anything, guess what? The Father, he never said lay down your sword. He said pick up your sword. When you got to stare at him, do you want to be able to look him in his eyes and say that I blew the trumpets as loud as I could? I'm sorry if they didn't hear. Their blood is on their hands. Or do you want to sit there freaking staring at the ground, not being able to look at him telling you, you did not blow the trumpets when you saw what was right in front of you because you are afraid of ridicule. So now all of their blood is on your hands. Do you want that? Even if there's a 1% chance of that. Do you want that? I don't think so, my brothers and sisters. I love you all. Please share. And please leave a comment. Bad or good. I always love them. Bye.